That's both game of the O.C.G, and I'm here playing, you guessed it, Lord of the Fallen 2. Why do I not? Wait a minute, what? Oh, come on. Hold on.
Can I get pregnant?
Hey, how's it going? Yeah. It's a me, a Mario. Haha. Do I want to try playing the Lord? Yeah, you know what? I'll try it. Oh, wait a minute. Not dealing with none of that weak ass shit. I'd also like to act like I've ever seen a tan in my entire life. Get rid of the dreadlocks. I can't. I just can't. Now I'm just going to skip through. I'm going to try this real quick. In this game, one of the cool things about Lords of the Fallen is there's like 3 endings, and each one actually unlocks another class for a different playthrough. I'll just put test. I just want to fuck with this and see what this class is about. Yeah, the Dark Crusader. Thankfully, you can unlock that in the game without paying. You just have to actually, like, unlock it. And then he starts out with some spells. Fire weapon. Not bad. A buff. No, okay, a flame slash. That's not bad either. And that's definitely something, like, I hope that the Souls games take note of, is I think the magic system in Lords of the Fallen is the way that magic should be done in this game, and all these types of games going forward. I never really messed with magic in the Souls games, because I found the way that they worked really clunky, but the way that Lords of the Fallen does it is so much better. Like, it's not even a contest. I mean, it's not terrible. I definitely wouldn't use this weapon. I like quicker stuff. I don't like slow, heavy weapons. I'll have to fuck with that later. That's not the type of build I'm going to do now. I had never played with that class after I unlocked it the other day, so yeah, fuck it, I'll try. I primarily in this game go Paladin, because I honestly think the holy magic in this game kicks ass. Delete the character. I'm either gonna go Paladin or Dex. The thing about Paladin's great though is the healing, man. The healing is so great. One of the best weapons in the entire game. Oh yeah, jeez. That chick is crazy. I have no idea what she was thinking. I'll try to go in Dex this time. I mean, for, like, she did such a bad job of hiding it. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I don't really know how she thought she was gonna get away with it, honestly. That's wild to me. And then that she doubled down. And you know, like, here's the thing. Here's what's crazy. If you look at her channel, she is an official affiliate of Capcom. Like, she is basically fully partnered with Capcom. Which means she gets free games and DLCs from Capcom. And on top of that, she gets paid. And what she did could put that in jeopardy. She could lose her ship. So, like, she's literally risking her livelihood. For what? It's not like she's, you know, some people, I can understand them cheating. They're not good. They want notoriety. They can't earn it the real way. She has already made it. She's getting paid to play games. She's getting free games from one of the biggest game companies in the world. Like, she didn't really stand to gain anything from this. In fact, she could lose everything. It's wild. Like, you know, most of the people who cheat at speedruns aren't good at the game. They don't have a following. So they're doing that to get attention. She, you know, I will say this, she actually is really good at Monster Hunter. That boss battle that she did, that she defeated when she wasn't cheating, that's a really hard boss, from what I've gathered. So it's not, like, she actually is really good at Monster Hunter. Maybe not, like, the best player in the world, but she's actually talented. And making money, and getting free games, and she put that at risk. For what? A little bit of attention? Is it worth it? Because if Capcom says, well, she was caught cheating, we don't want to associate with her, then she's going to lose a lot more than she ever stood to gain. I don't know how I feel about that. On one hand, I hate the fact that she cheated. I hate the fact she doubled down. But on the other hand, it's her income. And basically having her life destroyed, I don't know if what she did warrants that. And especially because she's not the completionist. What she did didn't hurt anybody else. It's not like she stole money from charity. So, I don't know. I think she should get like a penalty or a letter from Capcom and get one more chance. If she comes clean. Yeah, that whole situation, honestly, dude, really bothers me. I actually love the completionist. There are so many YouTubers that are gamers. There's so many people in the YouTube gaming community, that are negative. Like, so many YouTubers that do games are negative all the time. They only focus on negative stuff or bitching or complaining. And I love the completionist because he was one of the few people in the space that was positive. You know what I mean? And to find out that he's just a terrible human being is honestly kind of heartbreaking. And I honestly, once again, I don't understand why he felt the need to do what he did anyway. Like, he made a very good living. I mean, he didn't have fuck you money, but he made enough money to live comfortably for the rest of his life. It wasn't like, oh, 1 second. Fuck, hold on. 1 second. Thankfully, you can kind of pause this game. I think a fucking fly flew into my drink. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can't get the little fucker out. One second, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. A fucking bug got in my drink, so I just decided to get a new drink. I didn't want to deal with anxiety. But anyway, I just don't understand. Like, I can understand somebody with no money trying to scam charity. I'm not saying it's cool or I support it. But he was doing great. He was getting major games for free. Pretty much all the games he got for free. He was making six figures at least. He was literally making in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. He had an endearing fan base that was consistent. All of his videos got good views. Like, he didn't need the money. And by the time he started doing what he did, he was already successful. So, like, he had a great life. And he did it anyway. Like, I'm not saying I condone it, but, like, I can understand somebody doing something to get rich quick when they're poor. Like, there's sense there to me. Like, I have no money, so I'm gonna do something to get money even if it's terrible. But, like, it just seems so senseless. Like, he was loved. People loved him. He had a consistent viewer base. All of his videos did well. Like, he never had to worry about anything. Like, he had already been around for like 10, 15 years. So it's not like, well, I don't know if this is going to last. Like, he could have literally pretty much done YouTube for like the rest of his life. And he had a loyal fan base that would have watched whatever he did. he had what I'm trying to build. I don't want to be the world's biggest streamer. I don't want to be so massive. I want to be like the angry video game nerd. He has a relatively small, devoted fan base that will watch him no matter what. That's why I play a bunch of different games. That's why I talk to people. That's why I try to interact with people. I'm not just trying to ride a trend. Like, I could have been playing all these other games that were more popular, to get more views. I'm sure I would get more viewers if I was just playing Fortnite, okay? But I don't want to become known for one specific game. I don't want people to watch my YouTube because of one specific game. I want people to watch my YouTube for me. And when you do that, when you build up a fan base that watches your content for you, you can play whatever you want to because they're there for you, and two, these are the people that are going to stick around. You ride a trend, you die with the trend. Look at Ninja, okay? He got known for Fortnite, and now anytime he tries to stream anything other than Fortnite, his views are shit. He's basically trapped into playing Fortnite forever. And if Fortnite stops being popular, he's kind of screwed. I don't want that to happen. There's even another YouTuber I know of that I really liked. He's called Jarek, the Gaming Dragon, and he became known for doing FPS games. And he was complaining about the fact that he can't play pretty much any other game now because that's what he's known for. So, like, he's trapped in doing the videos about FPS games. Every time he's tried to do content that wasn't about that, even if the games he liked. I don't want to be trapped into one type of game, man. I have a lot of interests. I play Souls-likes, I play RPGs, I play horror, I play racing games, I play open world games, I play, like, all different kinds. I don't want to just play one type of game. I mean, obviously I love Souls-like games. I'm just saying that's not all I want to play. And, like, I would hate to be stuck in one genre of game. So, like, there's many times where I could have taken shortcuts to get to where I'm at, but I'm not trying to do that. I don't want to build something quickly. I want to build something that lasts. And honestly, I'm not even the type of person, if I got a lot of money, I'd be flashy anyway. It's not who I am. I just died to this fucker. You pretty much have to anyway. Even if by some miracle you managed to kill him, it actually locked you out of the quest line later. So you're really just hurting yourself. I do love this game though. I think this game is criminally slept on. I don't understand the hate that this game gets. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. I've actually got to decide what I want to do with my money. I've saved up about $55. And I'm trying to decide what to do with it. There's a lot of stuff I could do with it. I could try to save up another 20 to get Dragon's Dogma 2, or save up another 20 to get Rise of the Ronin. But I don't know where I'm going to get that money. It's not easy for me to come up buy money. I could get Lies of P. What did I say? Rise. Yeah, that's on sale right now. I played, part of me doesn't want to get Lies of P because I've already played through it fully, but then I played through it on Game Pass, and there is a big part of me that really wants to own Lies of P. So I really love Lies of P. And they're going to do DLC for it down the road, and I definitely know I'm going to play that. Part of me wants to get the Tomb Raider remaster, the classic trilogy, because that's really good. Yeah, that's another thing. There's sales.
You'll probably take it lightly. I don't know, but since it making you a bigger, if you know any.
And then there's a game I really want to get, but at the same time, it's hard to stream it. It's kind of funny because I basically kind of come up with like a getaway to stream games that I'm not supposed to. Well, I won't say not supposed to. I'll say that I don't have like the capture card for. What I do is I have an old iPad, and it has a stand, so I'll stand it up there on like my couch and zoom in on the screen and stream it, and then use my phone to interact with the stream. And it's not like the best quality, but I basically kind of jury rig that because I like to play a lot of older games. I like a lot of older games, and I hated not being able to stream them. And that's how like I stream stuff on Switch, since I don't have a PC or a capture card. And honestly, the quality is not as bad as you might think. I spent a lot of time messing with it, and I actually got to be pretty decent. Especially because most people, something like 90% of people who use YouTube, use it on their phone. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen any of my older videos, well, videos where I do that. Really? But yeah, like I said, I spent a lot of time on it, and I don't think it's that bad. I mean, it's not like, oh my god, amazing, but like I hated not being able to stream older games. And one of my favorite games of all time, by far one of my favorite games of all time, is Baden Kaitos and Baden Kaitos Origins. They are absolutely amazing JRPGs. And they paved the way for Xenoblade, which is a series that I also love dearly. So, for a while now, I've been wanting to get the Baden Kaitos remasters on Switch. The only problem with that is, one, they removed the English dub from Baden Kaitos, which really bothers me. And they did that because they made all these changes to the script, and they didn't have the money to re-record the dialogue, but I still really would have liked them to have the original dub. Even though a lot of people don't like it, or think it's poor, I still love it. And then I'd have to stream it with the iPad. So it's like, I really want to get the game, but then I'm like, do I want to spend money on a game I can't stream well? There's just so many things I want to play, buy, and get, and I have so little money to go around. And stuff like this drives me crazy, wondering what I should or shouldn't do. Yeah, that is true. It really just depends. If it's a game that I really, really want, I'll buy it on release. And Dragon's Dogma 2 and Rise of the Ronin are both games I'm really interested in. I honestly think both Dragon's Dogma 2 and Rise of the Ronin look absolutely incredible. Another thing is, when I get a new game, it helps my channel. Because there's a lot more attention on the game, so... It takes a lot for a game to impress me. And I was really impressed with the gameplay of Rise of the Ronin. Like, the gameplay just looks fucking amazing. Massive countryside, 3 massive cities. It's the industrial age of Japan, which is what we haven't seen in a whole lot of games. You can parkour buildings, which I love. You can glide through the air. You can ride horseback. You can go from gliding to horseback. It's got stealth. It has different like dialogue choices. Like, it has RPG elements. Like, you choose how the story plays out. Like, honestly, like, Rise of the Ronin looks like super ambitious. And it was during a time when a bunch of other countries were influencing Japan. So, like, it's Japan, but it has parts of, like, European culture, English culture, and it's cool to see all these different kind of, like, cultures. And see him using a samurai sword and then pulling out a revolver. And it's, like I said, we see all kinds of games in Japan, but not usually in this time period.
You carry the... If you don't make use, I've given from now on.
Yeah, they are. Especially in this game, where later on you get ones that explode. Great, we have dog suicide bombers. That breathe fire. Terrific. That's just what we needed. And let's give some of the dogs armor, so your attacks glance off them unless you're dual handing. Alright, let's see if I can get this bitch. This is a great boss battle, though. They really do open with a really strong starting boss battle. Honestly, most of the major boss battles in this game are really good. It really does, yeah. It's a great battle. The story, the setup, the music. I think it's a great, like, they did a great job.
Brothers and sisters, you honor us and all who came before you with your sacrifices. While I wish they were unnecessary, my wishes will not ease your suffering, but I pray my sorcery does.
She's like, hey, I know, you just killed me. Let's be friends.
I had as one. My name is the Holy, the Church of the duty and ensuring, while this she and her did at least, but now it is to use thee and deliver salvation. Rogue, the Aureus Mirth. You serve a higher purpose, Crusader. To strive in darkness.
And to think when all to deliver and forgive me, I'm Pieta, soaked, whether contained with
I've just seen all this stuff so many times, so.
A dear's fellow chosen. Our holy word content, fellow sanctified.
Give me that blood.
May Aureus' divine radiance flow through me and into you.
So he ain't given that, and yet now, well, I'm Stoneman, a group of against we made a vow. Whatever the cost to us, that's heresy, as are you.
In Radiance, judgment.
I know, like, Bill, I'm going for Dex. The question is just keeping myself occupied in the meantime. Hold on.
Our Immaculate Lady will bring redemption.
Get into an actual good set of armor. Now we come to this fucker, the patches of this game.
Ha! Not a you like the one I've learned about that I hope you recognize truth. Of course, my name, but far more than as proven by my... That's right, who defied only to be betrayed. So you'll not while and give me the lamp. Hmm? No? It's, I hope you see sense and reconsider my offers after all.
Yeah. But he's like 10 times as much of a douchebag. So, it evens out.
Careful. The Hallows crossed all I want, but they deem what's a poor I gave up. But I know it's a hot but a tree that...
Surprise, motherfucker! Damn it, I didn't mean to drop down. Oh well. I was gonna kill him later, now I'll just kill him now. Actually, hold on one second. Yeah, right now my build's kind of sucking because I don't have good weapons. The sword I'm trying to get, one of the best deck swords in the game is Kukachin's sword, and you can't get that till at least the Forsaken Fen. I hate these fairies, or pixies, whatever, man. They're so annoying. I'm gonna spawn enemies and spit poison at you and grab you with my legs. Yeah, they really, really did. And they do a very good job of making it not just a gimmick. You know what I mean? Like, it is thoroughly input into every aspect of the game. Like, they did a really good job with that. That's why, like, whenever I see somebody say, well, Lords of the Fallen is just the same old stuff, it doesn't do anything new, and I'm like, what? I'm like, last time I checked, Dark Souls doesn't have you going between 2 different realms. It's like, can you point out the FromSoft game where that happens? Or any other Souls-like that does that? And then you say it does nothing new? What? Like, that's blatantly untrue. The only... Yeah, exactly. And it's also awesome. And I think they handle the magic system amazingly well. This is how I think this should be the default standard for magic in these games. I wish FromSoft would use this magic system. I find the magic system in the FromSoft games to be clunky. I almost never use magic. Pretty good. It can lag in some of the more intensive areas, but it's usually a solid 60. They recently made a big update last week that greatly improved performance, and they've been gradually improving it as well. It's pretty much a lock 60, except in some of the heavier areas, like Calrath, where there's all the fire, that can... So it's definitely in an acceptable state. And usually when it's lagging, it's hovering in the 50s, so... I mean, obviously, I prefer they get it locked to 100%, but it's not... It's what I consider tolerable. And it's definitely way, way better than when it launched, 9-day. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, they have no joke brought over 30 updates. I'd say probably closer to 40. And the game has only been out less than 6 months. I mean, I've never seen a developer put out patches that quickly, ever. They are working their ass off to fix it. And like I said, they were a first-time developer. And they were using Unreal 5. They were one of the first people to ever use Unreal 5. So they didn't have an instruction manual. They were having to figure out how to make games and figure out how to make the engine. So I think they deserve a little bit of slack. And it wasn't like it was unplayable. You know, like it was definitely not great, but it wasn't broken. So I played games from major studios that were worse at launch, and those people had a lot of experience and money. And they also, like I've said, they've given away a lot of free content. They've added a bunch of new armor sets, new quest lines, new spells to the game. For free. They've added controller remapping. They've added the ability to redo your appearance. They've added item crates to store items. Like, they've done a really great job of taking into account fan feedback and adding what people ask them to. Like, they've listened to the community. So I honestly think they deserve a lot more credit than they get. Plus, like I said, a lot, thank you, I appreciate that. Like I said, a lot of FromSoft games are poorly unoptimized as well and run like shit. And they kind of get a pass for it. So, if you're going to give FromSoft a pass, you gotta give everybody a pass. Here, actually, you gotta get up, you're hurting my leg, you know I love you. You can come back up later. And honestly, if anything, it's less acceptable that FromSoft games run worse. Because they have 10 times the budget that this game did. And they have been doing this for 15, 16 years and made multiple games. And their games still run like shit. They can't even figure out proper frame pacing. And you know I love FromSoft, but their optimization really needs work. And that's actually why I love the Demon Souls remake so much, right? That's why I love the Demon Souls remake. Because you had the genius, the design, the atmosphere of FromSoft, but they handed it to Bluepoint, who has a mastered tech, who's really good at making pretty, smooth-running games. So it was like you had the best of both worlds. It had the design of FromSoft, but it had that level of graphical fidelity and polish and smoothness that their games normally don't have. It was brilliant. And it honestly makes it hard to go back to the other Souls games. Because Demon Souls just looks so good and it runs so smoothly. Fuck. Oh well, I opened that shortcut. So I'm right there. That was why I ran to the door. Those are really high level Reapers. You're honestly not supposed to do them in this early in the game. That's why the first thing I did was make a break for the door, because it like loops right out from where you start. So I'm like, if I die, I'm right there. So you literally come out this door and you're there. Yeah. Alright, fine. I guess I can't say no to you. I'm gonna start calling this cat Bill Cosby because she doesn't take no for an answer. Yeah, she loves to be around me when I play games. She enjoys it. You'll get ready for the zam and the zam and the bam and the bibbity. And then I will show you the most splendiferous pudding pop you have ever seen. fucking grunts got me, man. I'm gonna get him. God, I love my Capucci shed so bad. He's a stage 3 cheddar. I mean, I don't even have to defeat him, but it's kind of like a pride thing at this point. You know what the sanguinarians can heal? A wounded pride. Alright, let's try this again. This game also has really rewarding exploration. Like, this world is really well designed and filled with secrets. Honestly, I think this is one of the best Souls-like games when it comes to that. And they really use the two-world mechanic brilliantly to come up with some really cool areas. I don't think they get nearly enough credit for that, honestly. Well, I parried him. I just couldn't parry the other strike. Yeah, I don't give up. When I decide I want to, like, failure does not deter me. Oh, fucking lame. You know what, actually... You know what, hold on. Real quickly. I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna go through this with my fuck you build. I'm about to blaze through this bitch. I got tired. Like, those weapons were not doing it for me. I'll try to do a dex build later. But like, I have to work out the villainists. No, I'm just gonna do what I know best. Yeah. Okay. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. That way he's giving me them. That way he's giving me them. Please give me your doom. Please give me your doom. Yeah, man, that's cool. I mean, you don't have to watch if you don't want to. I don't want you to feel obligated, dude. I mean, obviously it's good to have you here. I just don't want you to be like, I've got to. I don't like to guilt people into watching me. I'm not like fucking Dark Side Phil. Okay, that's good. Just making sure, man. That sword just scales with radiance. That's not bad at all. They also added something amazing. They added New Game Plus 0. What I'm about to do. It lets you keep everything, but it doesn't re-level the enemies. You just go and wreck. Yeah, I don't really mess with it for that very reason, man. That's not fun to me. Hey, do you want to do the same game but 10 times harder, but you don't have, upgraded stats? Yeah, no thanks. gonna see if I can beat this fucker. No. Ah, you pussy. Run back to your little dragon, huh? This is why your mom doesn't love you. Fuck you, bro. It's cool because you actually get a unique cutscene if you kill him here too. You know, hold on one second. I'm gonna switch to a game I mean to play for a while. I need to finish. I'll be right back.